All right, everybody, how's it going out there? Rooster here in Tennessee, looking at a product here today. Excuse me, the Jesverty SPS-5011 50 amp regulated switch and power supply with variable voltage. It does have all sorts of features on it. Obviously 2 meters on the front here. This one reads volts. This one reads current or amperage draw. Check audio. So you can see it tells us how much current we're drawing. You've got a noise offset right here for people that have had issues in the past. Some people say that some of the switch and power supplies will put some noise in their radio. You can adjust it out with this. You've got your cigarette lighter plug here, maximum of 10 amps. So if you guys had like a RM Italy 203P or something that you want to run, you could always run it off of that. Again, the voltage adjustment here goes down from 15, maybe 15 and a half, down to about 8. And then we can just turn it right back up. And we're just under 16. So I'd say around 15 and a half, 15, something like that. You've got some small terminals over here. 2 sets of them. Ground's being in the middle and hot's being on the outside. Power switch. We'll turn it off and show you guys what it looks like when it turns off. And turn it right back on. There it goes. It does have a fan in the back of it that is only thermally activated. I haven't been able to get the fan to turn on yet. I guess I haven't ran the power supply hard enough or long enough to get it to turn on, but it is thermally activated. Initially, I thought there might have been something wrong with the fan, but it's just a thermally activated fan. So it'll only turn on if the power supply starts running a little warm. So those people that don't like fan noise, you've had some of the other power supplies and you hate the fan running all the time. This one doesn't even kick on until the power supply starts running a little warm. Taking a look at the back of it back here, it's got 2 larger terminals, which is what we've got the radio hooked up. We've got a 2970 N2 hooked up to it right now. I believe this radio does between 250 and 300 watts. And yeah, so we've got it hooked up on the big terminals. There's also a back here, if you guys can see that. I know we're upside down right now. If you flip that switch, the power supply automatically jumps back down to 13.8, and it is not adjustable. So when you flip the power supply, it becomes non-variable. So it's fixed at 13.8. But if you want to go variable, you just flip it again, and then you can adjust it up and down. So nice power supplies. I like these. Able to save some folks quite a bit of money compared to what I've been selling the 50 amp power supplies for, and I believe these do a good job. I've got some of them in stock. They'll be on the website, roostercb.com. I've also got them on eBay. Now, obviously on eBay they're going to cost more because fees and everything, but I do have them on eBay and the website. So now what we're going to do is I'll just show you the output of the radio, and yeah, we'll check out and see how much it's doing, and then we will test the power supply, load test the power supply with it, and see how it holds up to this 2970 N2. So, okay, let's come over here to the power supply. We've got the RF power wide open on the radio, so we're going to see what it does here. 1000 watt slug, peak output power on the bottom scale. Check, audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio. So about 270 or so, give or take. And if we just turn the power all the way down, hello, audio, check, hello, audio. It makes a little difference. It does 200. So we'll just run it wide open for the sake of the video. Now the fan that you guys hear kicked on is actually the fan in this 2970 N2. We have not kicked the fan on in the power supply yet. Average power, if you guys are just curious what it's doing. Hello, audio. Let's see, I think we're on sideband by the way that's acting. Let's go to AM. Hello. So like 150 average. And let's recheck our AM output because it could be higher. Hello, audio, check. Yeah, wow, this thing is really getting with it on AM. Audio, check, audio, check, audio, check, audio. Almost 400 watts on AM. So on sideband, it's doing like 250, 275. On AM, it's doing almost 400 watts PEP. And hello, 150 average. Okay, so let's test it here. We'll start out on AM, position we're in now. You guys saw the power we're doing. So let's see how this power supply totes the load here. Go ahead and key up. Hello. audio. Hello. So it's drawing close to 30 amps, and you see the volts are not dropping down hardly at all. Hello, audio, audio. So probably 30 to 35 amps out of this thing. And like I said, voltmeter is not dropping at all, so that's obviously a good sign. So now what we're going to do, just go to sideband here and key it up and see what it does. Now we're doing less power on sideband, but we might draw just as much or a little more current just because of the way sideband is. So let's see what we're doing here. Hello, audio. So 40 amps, and take a look. Voltmeter is not falling back whatsoever, just barely jiggling. Hello, over 40 amps. Probably getting close to the 50 amp mark right there actually, but easily over 40 amps, probably 40, 41 amps, 42 amps. And again, the voltmeter not dropping whatsoever. So if we just want to turn the voltage back, 13.8 here. Hello, audio, audio. Still doesn't drop. So it doesn't matter whether you run the voltage wide open or running it down a little bit. The power supply is really stable, not a lot of fluctuation in the voltage, and I think these are a great deal. I mean, I'm gonna keep one of these for myself for sure. They don't take up any space hardly. I mean, these things are really small. I was trying to see if I had something that would kind of compare to that I could set on top of it here. Let's see. I mean, this is probably a sorry example, but there's my Connex sitting on top of it, and it just barely overhangs. So nice power supply, guys. Again, these will be on the website, roostercb.com, and I've also got them up on eBay. I just figured I'd do a video and let you guys check it out. Anytime I get something kind of new in here, something to monkey with, always interesting to test them out and see how they're going to do. But these are nice little power supplies from by all accounts. I like them. All right, questions, comments, shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Rooster in Tennessee. See you, bye.